Hey everyone, Noah here. I just want to talk a little bit today about criticism. Criticism is easy. You can see it everywhere, from our politics to the way we talk about video games and movies. We're always kind of poking holes into things, and we're always trying to point out the problems or the secret thing that you can use to destroy your enemies in a conversation. We have these lists of kind of arguments we keep in our heads sometimes, depending on what circles you run around in, about 10 arguments against, anything from minimum wage or something, I don't know. Being the reason why you believe that is because you were just told that by the government, and you should believe the other thing or whatever. I feel like our society is kind of built on these kind of, I just want to destroy everyone. I want them to be crushed in their beliefs. And we don't talk enough about building up beliefs or having a solid foundation in something. And similar to what I've talked about listening in the past, critique serves a specific function, and that is not to destroy your opponents. That's not ideal. Ideally, your critique will lead everyone closer to coming to something that's even more true. Right? If your critique is good, it either forces somebody to drop their belief, saying, you're right, I said something wrong, and I'm going to move on, or to strengthen it and make it more robust. Right? You said that this point of mine was wrong. You're correct. That point was wrong. That was a weak argument. I should argue something else. Or, I forgot about this piece of evidence. This piece of evidence is actually crucially important, and I think we need to have more conversations to kind of synthesize the two. We focus way too much on the critical aspect, and we don't focus enough on the creative aspect. And so this is my charge to you, and my challenge is make something. Make a real point. Write down a paper or a paragraph or a sentence about what you actually believe. Don't frame it in opposition to something. Make it very affirmative. Say exactly, these are the things that are fundamentally important to me. And, talk about it with people. Say, do you see something wrong or problematic with this? And open yourself up. Be vulnerable to criticism. Because that's the only way any of us grow. Now, of course, there are bad critics out there. There are people who will nitpick on stupid things, and our society's kind of built on people who nitpick about stupid things, and, it takes a while, but you learn, which of those are nitpicks and which of those are real. That's something that, takes maturity, and a lot of time to grow in, but I'm confident that, you're up for the challenge. We all make mistakes, and that's part of this process. When you create and you're open about this stuff, you're going to make mistakes. That's kind of the whole point. You're not going to do this perfectly. Be willing to make mistakes, be willing to face the criticism, and you're going to grow far more than you realize. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have an amazing week. I'll see you later. Bye.